Now this will blow your mind. This is El Captain, the world's fastest supercomputer built at 50 billion rupees. It occupies an area of at least half a kilometer and performs 2 quintillion calculations per second. Super advanced computers will soon become obsolete because Google has successfully developed a newly designed and highly efficient computer chip that can perform calculations at an astonishing 1 nonillion plus times faster than that of today's fastest supercomputers, 1 nonillion times, which means 30 zeros after the number 1. For performing complex calculations, today's most powerful supercomputers would take 500. Calculations take 1 trillion times the universe's age, but Google's chip only. Do it in 5 minutes. This is Google's new quantum chip Willow, which has heralded the beginning of the new quantum age.
Powerful computers 10 septillion years.
Until now, our wretched stuck computers were managing to double their processing power every 3-4 years. With the arrival of quantum computer chips, everything will change dramatically, from solving the mysteries of the universe with complex calculations to detecting alien life on countless planets, developing technology for traveling at the speed of light, and creating wormholes, making every disease curable. Thanks to quantum computers, we will soon be able to eradicate diseases forever and extend human lifespans to 100, 50, or even 200 years. Moreover, we can upload our consciousness into a chip or robot, achieving immortality. These technologies are no longer just science fiction. They are becoming real possibilities that will ultimately be possible with quantum computers. However, before this becomes a reality, there is a major problem hindering scientists and engineers. They are preventing quantum computers from functioning in every home like regular computers. Today, not only Google but also major companies like Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, IBM, Intel, etc. are working hard to solve the problem. Anyone who joins this race. They are involved, but what new innovation has Google introduced that has left all these companies behind? Also, an interesting thing to see is Google's quantum computer in appearance is designed like this, but IonQ, which is a US-based company, their quantum computer looks like this, which is something entirely different from all of them. All these computers are similar, operating on similar principles and processing. Why do they look so different after all? What is the difference in their technologies? Who is better and who is worse? And speaking of Google now, what can Google achieve with this new quantum chip? Let's understand in today's technology special video, where I will explain to you from a very basic level what a computer actually is in the first place. How in 2000 years. From old computers to today, we have reached quantum computers, completely evolving and revolutionizing the technology sector. How is a quantum computer different from a classical computer? On which quantum principles does it perform exact calculations? How is it 1 billion times more powerful? And what problems are scientists currently facing in bringing this modern invention to your and my homes? Some Greek divers are operating near the coast of Greece. They were diving around the beautiful island named Antikythera, exploring its rich underwater landscapes. And then, suddenly, they discovered a massive sunken ship resting quietly on the ocean floor. In this remarkable 2,000-year-old submerged vessel, there was a hidden treasure waiting to be uncovered. The treasure was filled with dazzling diamonds, exquisite jewels, and intricately carved statues. Additionally, within this lost treasure, there was another very special item concealed, something that would make scientists lose sleep for decades. The treasure contained a very mysterious kind of device that was observing something like this. Was a 2,000-year-old device. And then, after conducting researches on it for the next 50 years, when a scientist named Derek Price examined it using such X-rays to determine exactly what is inside, this image came to light. He was amazed to see that there was no ordinary device at all. Rather, it was a sophisticated instrument that had at least 37 interlocking gears, made of bronze. And some of the teeth were even smaller than 1 millimeter. They operated in such a coordinated manner that the technology existed 2,000 years before today. It was almost impossible to have been made. This device was an astronomical instrument calculating solar and lunar eclipses and moon phases. By calculating celestial bodies' positions, it predicted where their positions would be in the future and which events would occur. This sophisticated instrument was then named call. Arithmetic not enough. This model inspired a bright German scientist. Gottfried Leibniz was greatly inspired, and he fixed it and created his own new model, which was named capable of performing all four important math functions: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division was included in its functions. This calculator was notably advanced for its time, showcasing significant technological progress. However, it still couldn't perform many important mathematical calculations, such as calculating polynomial equations. You remember these equations? We learned them in algebra during our childhood. Here, fx is a polynomial function, meaning the main answer we need to find. How could any calculator at that time calculate such equations? Logarithmic trigonometric calculations were impossible then. As calculators developed and the 19th century progressed, as you know, the British had become explorers and colonizers. So in navigation,